Welcome to I Am Max, hosted by the accomplished Max Roeck, a seasoned accountant who bravely stepped away from the corporate world to pursue his passion for consulting. Max has dedicated his career to enhancing the everyday lives of people globally. With a spirit of adventure and a wealth of experience, he has taken the bold step of moving abroad for the second time, bringing a unique international perspective to every episode. Join Max as he shares insights, stories, and strategies that can transform your daily life. Right here on one of the top podcasts in the world.
Are you in control of your money, or is your money in control of you? Something I've asked me for quite some time. And with increasing prices, taxes ever rising, your groceries, your means of living costing more every day. Have you been concerned of making enough money, of saving enough for the future? Have you been reading up on books to improve your knowledge about money, about the financial system? Have you learned ways to make more money? I've recently picked up the book, The Richest Man in Babylon. And in the beginning, I'm currently reading it, it speaks about 7 cures of a lean purse. The book is written in a very old English way. It's sometimes hard to grasp what it's meant, and sometimes it just doesn't flow the way other books do. But I think that part is quite good. I'm just going to go through the 7 cures with you. Cure number 1. Start thy purse to fattening. Arcade's first circuit was simple, yet powerful. Start the purse to fattening. He saved 1 coin out of every 10 he earned. It's not about how much you earn, but how much you keep. Imagine, every month, 1/10 of what you earn is set aside, slowly building your financial fortress. In other words, every time you make $10, you're putting $1 aside. Cure number 2. Control thy expenditures. Next comes control the expenditures. Arcade learned to differentiate between necessities and luxuries. It's not about denying yourself, but mastering the art of budgeting. Every coin you spend wisely today is a servant working to fill your purse tomorrow. Remember that every dollar you keep can work for you, which at the end can make you work less and make your life easier going forward. Cure number 3. Make the gold multiply. Make the gold multiply was Arcade's way to say that your savings work for you. An idle coin is a wasted opportunity. Invest wisely, let your gold beget more gold, and watch your treasury grow. If your money is sitting next to you on the table, behind your pillow, in your bed, somewhere on a bank account, not making anything for you, and a few years ago it even costs you having a certain amount in the bank, That's your money not working for you. It's a wasted opportunity. Secure tree is about using the savings you generate to increase your income and your treasure. Cure number 4. Guard the treasures from loss. Guard the treasures from loss. Arcade knew that the first rule of investment is security. It's not just about making money, but also about not losing it. Wise investments are the ones that promise safety and fair return. That's even more important in today's world. With all those get quick rich schemes coming along your way, people offering you different things to become a millionaire overnight, it's important to use the money wisely, to invest securely. Obviously, there's always time for going or maybe a more risky way, but not with the whole amount you're investing or saving. That should be done with a small portion of what you're investing. Cure number 5. Make of thy dwelling a profitable investment. The 5th cure was to make of thy dwelling a profitable investment. Own your home, said Arcade. Your home can be an asset, a place of comfort that also contributes to your wealth. With ever-rising taxes on owning a house might not be the best choice in today's world. But if you keep your house for 30 years, it will still appreciate in value. To me, having rental properties is the way to go. But I still see that cure is very important, because nowadays many of us can work from our home, like I do every single day. So make sure the space you're working in, you have invested in, to make that a place you feel comfortable to work and do better work, which at the end will contribute to your wealth. Cure number 6. Ensure a future income. Ensure a future income. Arcade planned for the future, securing income for his older years and for his family after him. Insurance, retiring plans, these are the tools to protect you and your loved ones against uncertainties of the future. I'm not a financial advisor or anything, so please talk to a professional on this. But for me, it is also very important to have, let's call it a rainy day fund, for 6 to 12 months. Have your expenses covered. In case something happens, give yourself the time to rebuild. Having rental properties bringing steady cash flow in is also a way to do that. If you have enough rental properties to cover your day-to-day expenses, everything you earn on top can go to further increase your wealth. Cure number 7. Increase the ability to earn. Finally, increase the ability to earn. Invest in yourself, your skills, your knowledge. These are the tools to increase your earnings. Never stop learning and never stop growing. I had recently a discussion on X, formerly Twitter, in my DMs, and we were also talking about that. We sometimes come across people, they're just happy where they are. They're doing the same thing day out. They never picking up a book or watching an educational video on YouTube or listening to a podcast or anything like that. For the person I had a discussion with, there was no clear how someone could live a life like that. To us, life is about constantly learning, always learning, because that's what we agreed on. If we stop learning, we start dying. In the book I read, it says, Arcad's journey from a script to a richest man in Babylon wasn't just luck. It was a series of deliberate, wise choices. These 7 cures for a lean purse are as relevant today as they were 1,000 years ago. The principles that can guide us to a life of financial security and abundance. And I do agree. Reflecting on those, they're very relevant today. And we all can take something from it. So let's summarize the 7 cures again. Cure number 1, in my words, start to increase your purse. So, the book says, and many advisors also do, I read this on many different places. It must have been, because it was written thousands of years ago, must have originated from this book, is to put aside 10% of your monthly income. And it does not matter how much you make, as long as you put those 10% aside. And they will build up over time. Cure number 2, control your expenses. It's very interesting to look back in time. Maybe you can do the same. Look back 10 years and look back on the small amount of money you could live on and how much your income increased over time, but your expenses grew alongside your income. So if you can control your expenses and live on a certain amount while keep increasing your income, you'll be able to save more. Cure number 3, multiply your money. I think that's something which very well fits into cure number 1. If you start to increase your purse with the 10% every month, you'll be able to invest that money and thereby multiplying it. Nowadays it's so easy to buy stocks, buy mutual funds or anything like that. That's a part of what I'm doing. Buying stocks that pay dividends, giving money back, so it brings you in a cash flow every year. Or multiplying your money by saving into different crypto assets, which you can nowadays automate. But be careful, because cure number 4 is secure your treasure. And you have to be careful with where you invest in. Especially in the crypto market, there are a lot of black sheeps promising you very high returns. 10, 15 times what you would get on the stock market, or even 100 times what you get on the stock market. And there you have to be careful. If you want to try them, do it with a very small amount. Because most likely they will simply run off with your money. So be careful. Securing your treasure is very important. Because otherwise you're saving 10% of your income to losing it. And that's not joy. Real joy comes with seeing your treasure increase more than the 10% you put in every month. From the income your money makes. Make that your goal. Cure number 5. Make your home a profitable investment. The place you will spend the most time should be a place of comfort, should be a place you can be yourself and you can thrive to do your best work. If you are working from home, this is even more true. Cure number 6. Ensure a future income. Make sure you're up to date with all the knowledge you need in your profession. This will also help you to ensure a future income. Make sure you have a rainy day fund. If something unexpected comes up, if you are in hospital for a couple of weeks, nothing is going to happen. Cure number 7. Increase your earning ability. If you keep learning, if you keep improving, you're going to be worth more for the marketplace. If you can give more to other people, you're more worth to the universe. And in return, you will receive more back.
Thank you for tuning in to today's episode of I'm Max with your host, Max Roeck. If you found value in our journey together, don't forget to subscribe so you never miss an upcoming episode. Loved what you heard? Take a moment to capture a screenshot and share it on your social media platforms. Don't forget to tag Max. He's excited to share in your experience and offer his gratitude in return. For those eager to dive deeper, discuss today's topic, or if you're interested in being a guest on the show, please check out the show notes for all the ways to connect directly with Max. Max appreciates your choosing to spend your valuable time with him. As you go about your day, remember this empowering thought. You are your own hero. Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep growing.